Should I reject the only marriage proposal I've ever wanted to say yes to? My childhood friend Adrian called me at 2 a.m. after 6 years of silence, his voice shaking. Will you be my girlfriend just for a few weeks? Before I could say no, I heard him crying. Grandma's on her last breaths. It's her dying wish. Please don't say no. My heart broke. The woman who raised him after his parents died was leaving him too. I agreed, but only if he'd participate in my college thesis about grief and identity. 3 days later, Adrian knocked on my door. 6 years had transformed him from a scrawny kid into a gorgeous billboard model. But when his grandmother saw us together, she instantly grabbed my hands. I knew it. I always knew you'd find your way back to each other. We had to fake our relationship history, taking stage photos around town in different outfits to create years of memories. At our old elementary school, Adrian suddenly confessed, I was so mad at you for having parents who picked you up every day. Mine were dead and I hated you for it. His grandmother's condition worsened rapidly. During one of her good days, she pulled out a vintage ring box. This was your mother's ring, Adrian. She wanted you to marry someone who didn't care about your pretty face but would wipe your tears when we're gone. She put the ring in his trembling hands. I'm dying, sweetheart. Let me be pushy just this once. Right there next to the heart monitors, Adrian got on one knee. Will you marry me? No speech, no romance. Just desperation in his eyes. The word yes came out before I could stop it. His grandmother cried with joy while I wore her ring, knowing it was all pretend. But lines started blurring when Adrian's modeling agent demanded he capitalize on the engagement publicity. Adrian fired him on the spot. Some things matter more than money. During thesis interviews in the hospital cafeteria, Adrian admitted he was tired of pretending all the time while looking straight at me. My stomach flipped. Were we still talking about modeling? His grandmother asked me privately, do you really love my grandson? Or are you just being nice because I'm dying? I found myself telling the truth. I've loved him since we were 8 and he shared his sandwich when I forgot lunch. She smiled. I knew it. I just wanted to hear you say it. We found his childhood diary where 10-year-old Adrian wrote about marrying me someday. The fake relationship was becoming devastatingly real. When his grandmother's organs started shutting down, Adrian collapsed. I can't lose her too. I'll be alone. You won't be alone. I promised. I'm here. During her final hours, she made him promise to stop pushing people away and told him to let people love him. She asked me to take care of him, and I swore I would. After her death, Adrian broke down completely in her house. I held him for hours while years of grief poured out. Standing in the parking lot weeks later, he suddenly kissed me. Not for show, but for real. Then he apologized, saying he was taking advantage. I grabbed his shirt and kissed him back. Stop deciding what I want for me. 6 months after that first phone call, Adrian proposed for real on the hospital roof, where we'd watch stars together. This time with words about choosing each other and building a life. I've had 6 years to think about this, I told him. I'm done wasting time. We married in the hospital chapel, where his grandmother had been treated. The chaplain who'd comforted us officiated while our few close friends watched us laugh through tears. Adrian started a foundation in his grandmother's name, helping kids who'd lost parents. I got accepted to graduate school for grief research. A year later, staring at positive pregnancy tests on our bathroom floor, Adrian cried, Grandma was right about our kids being beautiful. I wish she could meet them. Now we sit in our renovated living room, his hand on my growing belly, surrounded by photos spanning generations. His parents' wedding, our childhood friendship, our hospital chapel ceremony, ultrasound pictures. We built the family I thought I'd lost forever, he whispers. Sometimes the best love stories start with the worst phone calls. His grandmother knew exactly what she was doing when she made that dying wish. She didn't just bring us back together, she gave us permission to love each other the way we'd always been too scared to try.